That was before my time. Okay, people, it's time for a bit of a rant, but not before I admit to a guilty pleasure. I like to watch TV quiz shows, not game shows. Good heaven, I'm not that uncouth, but shows where people have to answer questions to demonstrate that they know stuff. I probably get this from my parents, who always used to watch a lot of quiz shows, recording one show while watching another. And my father used to collect trivia the way a bowerbird collects brightly coloured objects. And I guess I follow in his footsteps. All right, now for the rant. There are two particular things that get up my nose when I'm watching these shows. The first one, is the oft repeated remark, that was before my time. There seems to be some kind of invisible barrier, apparently, that prevents knowledge from seeping through from the past into the present. If something happened before I was born or before I became aware of the world around me, so these people seem to imply, how can I possibly be expected to know it? Well, I have news for you. Almost everything is before all of our times. How very sad if we're unable to accommodate into our sphere of knowledge anything that occurred before our fleeting existence upon this planet. Dinosaurs were just before my time, but that doesn't prevent me from having some smattering of knowledge about them. I think this may be a symptom of the pressure to be up to date. Anything that happened yesterday is just so yesterday. It's as though everything at the present time somehow replaces and forces into irrelevance the things of the past. Believing this will be to our detriment. Of course, the truth is that many of these people don't know anything about stuff that happened during their time either, or even stuff that's happening right at this very minute. The second thing to insinuate its way into my nasal cavity is a certain attitude towards literature. More than once, I've heard people remark that they've never read a book in their life. This is likely to be an exaggeration, I suspect anyway. I suppose these people did go to school, although I've heard many stories about how students these days, if they have a novel as assigned reading, will stream the movie or the TV series instead. And they state this fact that they've never read a book in their life, with no sense of shame or embarrassment. They wear it as a badge of honour. They might just as well be saying, I don't breathe. Oxygen is so highly overrated. They don't read because they have the attention span of a gnat. And they're probably not watching this either because it's not on TikTok and therefore it's too long. Look, as far as I'm concerned, these people can die of anoxia if they choose. They can die of bibliophobia if they like. They can kill themselves by tearing out their roots from the soil of the past. And in doing so, they'll probably even think they're doing something really cool and clever.